is so good, honey.
And you call yourself a man?
Hey, baby. You want some company?
Just Cause 1 is a good game. Now, let that sink in for a minute. I have been a fan of Just Cause since essentially it came out. I think I got my I got it on the original Xbox, I think back in 2007. I was a friend in school mentioned have you played this game? And I was like, no. I said essentially Che Guevara liberating the fucking place from the from a terrible dictatorship, which is essentially the plot of every Just Cause game. Now, even though this game came out in 2006, and I keep telling people today the fact that 2006 was quite a big deal for gaming, the mid-noughties essentially, because you had GTA San Andreas, which came out in 2005, if I recall. I've got notes somewhere, but I've lost it because I had to reboot the computer, so I'm starting from scratch. So I'm basically freeballing this speech. So yeah, bear in mind, Just Cause, you had GTA San Andreas, you had Driver 3 with Driver Parallel Lines, I think that came out in 2007. Again, I lost my notes, to pay in the ass. But, you had to compete against, obviously, I said essentially GTA. Obviously, I could say Driver, but fucking hell. And obviously, Just Cause 1 boasted for having the biggest map in the game I ever created. This is back in the day. I mean, for an original Xbox and a PS2 title, that is a big thing to think. I mean, the downside to the game essentially is it's just a lot of copy and paste, blank spaces. But for the size of the map, yes, it boasts of that. But the issue with the game is it's too fucking big. And back in the day, because people are complaining about sat-nav systems, I said up until the next generation, like in GTA 4, and I'm pretty sure I think Just Cause 2 had it, but it was still a bit shit with a nav. It pointed you. But essentially, when Just Cause 2 and GTA 4 and Saints Row came out, this is the first Saints Row, obviously, there was a slightly better nav system in place. But bear in mind, this is back in day, and you had to guess. And if you go down the wrong road or wrong area, it's absolute twat, especially in Just Cause 1. Now, I do have a full gaming series video of this on PC, and it was hell. I'm not going to lie, it was absolute pure fucking hell to play. I mean, the nostalgia, yes, it's great, but it was a twat. And I'm doing this video now because I've got a backlog thing where I've basically my computer crashed and I've lost my save data, and I don't know where to start again because I want to do more videos on Just Cause, basically talking about afterwards. But the game runs because the game was an absolute twat to run. To get it going on PC was a twat. I mean, that's why I've not uninstalled it, because I'm like, you know what, it runs, it still works. But it's a game where I can't really be arsed starting it on PC again. I really cannot. Luckily I did the video for the thing, which was an absolute twat. But I don't get it. I think for PC, it's different. On consoles hard, but console the pad system worked well. Whereas, bear in mind, I don't really use keyboard and mouse, even though I play on PC. I like controllers, and it's probably gonna piss people off, but I don't really care. Aside from strategy games and city builders and stuff like that, I will use keyboard and mouse because it's easy. But for games, I prefer a pad. I'm a console baby, and even though I've been on PC for I think 8 years now, 8 years I've had a PC, but I prefer the pad. It's easy. I know you can do weird shit with with keyboard, but yeah. But what I will praise Just Cause 1 is it kicked off a franchise which is beautiful, absolutely fucking beautiful, and I love this game. I've just forgot as well, the game is Mercenaries, but I can't remember if that came in 2006 2007. Again, like I said, I lost my notes. But this game, obviously you had the grapple hook, which was a twat to do on PC, for fuck's sake, but you had a grapple hook system, which you can have fucking, it was incredible. you know, and obviously when Just Cause 2 came out, they revamped it and it was fantastic. They improved it, obviously 3 and 4. But we're talking about Just Cause 1. I'll be doing a video on Just Cause 3, 2, 3 and 4. But that's a 2, don't stop fucking crashing. Because, oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, the story is simple. You go online, you need to liberate dictatorship from government controlling asshole, which, yeah, it was good. It is good. I said you have a large scale map, you have planes, you have cars, you have boats, all that jazz, and you have a grapple hook and a parachute, which, you know, infinite. Unlike San Andreas, you know, where there's no grapple hook, but you do have a jetpack, but you have a parachute. But unless you use cheats, there's no parachute, you know. But still, you use it more in Just Cause because literally, how many helicopters and planes and shit do you bail out crap out of that? But yeah, regarding the story mode, it's a good story. It's short, but it's good. It does the job. There's plenty of action in it. There are some fucking boring shit in this game. Ugh. Like trying to find all this loot, all this shit around the map. I got bored doing it, so I was like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. But that was just some boring fucking missions. But it gets good. It gets good. Where they got the police chasers. You be a gunner. You can basically blow fucking everything up. Except for builds, but basically just cause mayhem, which I'll see in the videos. But there are missions that are pure hell. I mean, the AI. It's questionable. It's good and it's bad. It's good because the AI, if the AI is well, they help you out. But it's bad because the AI, if they're against you, I said, with the police and the army and that crap, they are bastards. They are savage. They are over the top. The police chasers are pure hell. Which, again, like my videos, if you check it out, the whole series, I got better during the game, but fuck me. But again, for a game that came out in 2006, and bear in mind, it got on the PC and on the 360, and I think the PS3, there has been an enhancement on graphics, if I recall, and there's more, but on PC, I need to play the 360 version, double check. On the PC, there's more stuff in the game, if that makes sense. It can't really tell unless you compare the two, but I remember vaguely is the prison in the start of the game is tiny in the console, on the PS2 and the Xbox, but on the PC it's fucking huge. I think it's still big in the 360 version, PS3. I need to check, but that's the key factor, is that is huge. So there are more areas and crap like that. But my bloody dog's being an absolute twat. I knew he'll yap. He'll bloody yap. I'm still doing this fucking audio shit because he's still, every video I do he yaps regardless. If I close my door like a twat. Like I said, this is really amateur grade video content. You know, amateur grade. I'm not fancy of all this shit, but you know, I'm just trying to make do, get by with stuff. Right. But I mean, obviously another key factor, I actually had the review for this game on the Xbox magazine. Yes, magazines. This is before I was properly on the internet and literally used to buy magazines and that stuff. And I remember Just Cause 1 being in this, and it was a what was it? They mentioned it as iconic boot walking. Literally, I can't remember what the review details were, but it's saying the iconic bloody because there's the noise that is fucking walking around his boots fucking thing, making an iconic noise, which I pissed my sides at because I'm like, you know what, it's still fucking true to this day. And I know with Just Cause, I think every Just Cause has a different voice actor for Rico, which it gets good and gets bad. I mean, I'm not trying this too because I'm also trying to go. I don't like the voice acting in Just Cause 2. I'll point that out in the Just Cause 2 videos. I'll point that out when I do a review. I don't like the voice acting in Just Cause 2. The whole voice acting, it's just, I don't know what or why. It's just annoying as fuck. I mean, Just Cause 1, it's better than that. But it gets good in Just Cause 3 and 4, like really fucking good. But yeah, moving on to the game. I said I did have fun. I did have a lot of fun, and obviously a share of frustrations. I don't know how I was going to quit this game multiple times because it got that bad, but it's rewarding in a way. I say when you liberate the cities, liberate fucking drug areas, and you get access to new stuff. I mean, that's bear in mind, this is the cargo drop. You know, you only get a certain, you get 4 fucking units for your own disposal. Only 4, and then for your weapons, when you upgrade and you get points, you unlock weapons. Unlike obviously Just Cause 3 and 4, where you just call in a strike for what the fuck you want, essentially. But this is, you had to work for it. You know, I'm not saying that you don't have to work in 2, 3, and 4, but you still have to work to get the reward, and it's rewarding. It is. Like I said, I think before I went tits, I managed to get a big fucking helicopter, attack helicopter in the army, in my bases, if they had a helipad. And I was close to getting I think a tank. I can't remember if it's a tank or something similar. You know, but again, even though it's things, even though it's a nightmare the size of the map and the AI and stuff, it's a twat. And obviously I found some amazing bugs in this game which I pissed my sides, you know. But it was fun, it was frustrating, but it was so fun at the same time, which is why I liked it, and it has a place in my heart still. You know, but like I said, I played Just Cause since I was a teenager. You know, I'm 30 years old. I think I played this since I was 15. You know, so I'm not gonna boast and say, well, yeah, I've you know, started off Just Cause 2, 3, or 4. No, I just started Just Cause 1. Just Cause 1 was my baby. I started off and to watch it grow. So even though I'm trying to be an elitist twat and say, well, it's a good, you know, I was there, man, you weren't there, kind of shit. But honestly, if you really want to check it out, get it. It's dirt cheap wherever you go. I wouldn't really recommend get on PC because as a PC to twat, but if it works, it works. Hey ho. But if you got an old console, it's a couple quid. It's cheap, it's fair, it's fun, and you get the frustrations. And as I said, it is rewarding as hell. And this game is came out 2006, so it is old. I went blank. Jesus Christ, yeah, it's 18. Is it 18 years old, this game? That's, yeah. I probably got it right. My mind's gone blank with the age, but you know, it still looks good. It still look. I gotta do. Like I said, this is rivaling with. It didn't want to be, like obviously a GTA copy. It wanted to be strike someone new, which it did. And obviously, bear in mind, I actually did some digging with some other YouTube streamers about Saints Row, because there was meant to be Saints Row 1 was meant to come out roughly the same time as Just Cause 2006. But they wanted to develop the next generation consoles, so that would have been weird, and see how different that would have been if Saints Row 1 came out as well to battle Just Cause, San Andreas, and you know, obviously Mercenaries and stuff like that. You know, that would have been really interesting to see. But obviously, like I said, you got Saints Row, which battles with Just Cause 2, Mercenaries 2, GTA 4, and Red Faction. I think that comes out. That came out as well. I think 2008. I think it's 2009. I think. Yeah, so I can't remember fucking dates. I'm trying to review here. I'm missing most information on that. But it's mostly about reviews. My personal opinion. That's why I do these reviews. It's not because there are YouTubers that I do follow. If I can remember his name, I'll put it in a link. And they do really detailed shit about the game history and all that crap, which I highly recommend. Which, again, if I remember to find the bloody name, I will. I think it's Coloured Productions. I think he is. He's an Australian chap who does full in-depth reviews. If you're interested in the history and that crap like that, I highly recommend. But I said my reviews are basically my reviews of the game, the pros, the cons, and you know, just some general knowledge. Nothing too fancy. But yeah, I said this game did win the most votes, because obviously I'll do polls on my YouTube channel, which again I'm very appreciative of the fact that people take time to review, you know, to basically just engage essentially, because it does make my life a bit easier to figure out what needs going on next. And as I said, Just Cause won by a landslide. I think it got the most. Yeah, it got the most votes by a good chunk. So. I will be doing another review soon, but again, at the moment my life is quite hectic with both my jobs. It's photography season for me, for gig season, so I'm doing a lot of concerts, a lot of behind the scenes. I'm trying to set my store up and obviously work and all that crap, boring adult shit essentially, which I'm slowly getting around. So I said I've got some compilation videos which I need to upload and carry on. This is the priority video, so I'm trying to myself now to be uploaded. I've got compilations, and I will be carrying on with gaming channels. Bear in mind, like I said, I've lost my rig. lost a lot of data, but most of my saves are here. The only issues I need to is Red Alert 3, but I wasn't that far in. Battle stations, I've got battle stations to work Pacific. I honest to God, I'm over the moon. I found a thing that activates games for Windows in a way, so that runs. I need to check other games. I don't know, I need to install GOG, figure that out, because obviously I've got World of Conflict and Total Overdose. If I have to start again for Total Overdose, I'm not really going to bother with that game, because unless people demand in the future, because it's an absolute twat to play on PC. It's not even funny. It's an absolute nightmare. But again, I hope you've enjoyed this review of me basically chatting shit. Like I said, I really appreciate it for the new followers, the new likes, the comments, all that jazz. I am honestly, I'm over the moon. You know, and as I said, I think I hit 630 subscribers. I think now, which is a lot. Like it's slowly going up, which is amazing. I think I hit found 1,000 views, which again, I still cannot believe the amount of, you're actually watching my crap. Really, it's all literally. I'm just chatting shit. I just swear I got crap, but but it's gotta be good. But yeah, so again, thank you very much. I will be doing content essentially when I'm able to. Like I said, life's hectic, but again, in a nutshell, Just Cause 1, it is an absolute love-hate relationship. I do love the game, I do hate it. My dog's being a twat yapping right at the end of this video because he's a twit. Which I posted on YouTube on pictures of him. But yeah, it's a good game of its time. It still is a good game of the era of its time. My dog basically bids us farewell in the end because he's going to be a twat. But yeah, again, thank you very much, and until next time, tally ho and all that bollocks.